Well, Gwen, welcome back to the UK. Last time we saw you was the World Series in London. Victory there, so last year at least, it's been a pretty good place for you to race.
Yeah, you know, it's great coming here. Liverpool, this is amazing. I love this city. We came here yesterday morning and I've just had the day to kind of explore, and I really like it here.
Yeah. Fantastic season you've had so far this year. We'll talk about that in a moment, but let's just rewind a year. It looked like the end of last year potentially was going to be a great season, then didn't have so much luck in London. Has that motivated you to sort of come back and in a sense be stronger for this year, because you had that crash and the season ended on a bit of a very big down note, I suppose, the end of 2013?
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't say all of last season was lost because of that race. You know, I learned a lot last year, and one of the major things I learned at that race was that you can't count your chickens before they hatch. You know, you really have to always stay in the game and always improve, and try to look at ways that you can kind of get a little bit of an edge, and that's something that I've definitely took on this season with the help of Jamie Turner and my training group, and really been working on a lot of things.
Yeah. What's I've noticed happened at the start of the year, there was lots of sort of comments, or people say commenting on the races, that having a question of, well, will Gwen make the front group of the swim? That almost seems to have gone away now. You've proved time and time again the last few races you've been right up there, right at the front a lot of the time of the swim. That must be a great confidence booster for you, and obviously shows the work that you put in on that aspect of your triathlon racing. Yeah,
I mean, it really does show the work that Jamie Turner has really helped me with. We've been working really hard on my swim, from doing triple swims to double swims, and now thankfully I can just swim about once a day, so that's really nice. But he's really been working on my technique, and I think it's really starting to show in races.
Yeah. Is it difficult to balance the three sports, because you're always trying to juggle the different aspects? It seems at the moment you've not just maintained your run at the moment seems to be perhaps even better than it's ever been, but you're always fighting to have the strength for the swim or the power on the bike, but you want the speed on the run. Is that the constant conundrum that you feel in training?
Having three sports is difficult, but for me it's a little bit easier because I have Coach Jamie Turner, who just kind of takes care of that, and he knows what's best, and so thankfully I don't have to worry about that too much. But you know, I think every time you're doing one sport, it definitely does affect another sport. You know, if I put in a big training block on the bike, that may affect my swimming somehow, and so just having to be aware of those little things is something that we're learning about.
So what would you sort of assess if you're sort of building up the template of all your strengths? Where are the holes that you're maybe trying to fill to make you as a bulletproof triathlete all around now? Where do you think, if there are any weaknesses, that they are?
Yeah, you know, I look at some of the men on the ITU circuit, and they're winning the swim, the bike, and the run, and that's something that I'm trying to aim for as well. You know, I want to become bulletproof, like you said. That'd be nice. It sounds impossible, but you know, there's always going to be people pushing you to become better, and so yeah, you know, I think right now my run is probably my strongest, and still working on the swim and the bike.
Is there any potential goals either now or in the future to do any individual running races? Because certainly with Alistair, until he had an injury earlier this year, he was potentially looking to race at the Commonwealth Games in the triathlon and potentially on the track. Is anything like that maybe something that you would like to do in the future? Obviously not with the Commonwealth Games, but with other events, or is it just triathlon purely focused right now? You know,
I see some of the runners in the USA, and there are a lot of people that I follow, because I in college ran a lot and was really into track and field and cross country, and watching them is just amazing. And I know how much time it takes to put into one sport, because I do triathlon, and I know that they're putting in just as much time in running, and that would be something, I mean, I have to just dedicate my life to running solely to even come anywhere near close to what they can do. So, you know, right now I'm just focusing on triathlon.
Yeah. And the ITU circuit this season, there's been sort of quite a lot of talk about it, maybe because it's been very front loaded in terms of lots of early races, and sort of in really globe trotting, 3 weeks here and then another 3 weeks. Has that been difficult? Because it's been quite different to future years to actually deal with all of that travel, the gaps between the races, and effectively quite a big mid-season break before Stockholm and coming up for Edmonton and the grand final.
Yeah, you know, it has been a little bit different this year. A lot of travel on the WTS circuit, and that kind of was, it felt like I wasn't really getting in a lot of big blocks of training. It was more race, recover, and so much travel that you just had to let your body recover. So yeah, this recently, like you said, we've had a little bit of a break in between racing, and so we've been able to get in a good block of training again and really feel like the fitness is starting to get up there again, which is nice.
And there's obviously 2 races left, Stockholm and Edmonton. Are you going to be going to both of those, or will you be maybe skipping Stockholm? What's your plans for the rest of the year?
I'm just going to go to Edmonton, going to focus on Edmonton.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with Liverpool. Obviously, by the time I think we've got this interview up, we'll know whether you won, lost, or whatever happened. But good luck for the rest of the season. It's been great watching you, and I'm sure you've got many years of following Gwen Jorgensen.
Thank you.
Thanks.